All right, it's Tuesday. That means we get together and do some of our fun, nerdy things, which this week is Deathmatch Star Trek Villains Edition.
Deathmatch! I'm going to take you, man. I'm not going to lose this time.
All right, so we're continuing Star Trek week here. This is actually our last day celebrating the 50th anniversary of Star Trek. And Star Trek's had its fair share of great and not so great villains.
Yep.
For sure. So
not so great.
Definitely some not so great ones as well. So we're going to count down our top 5, and then we'll battle out our number ones, and you guys will decide online on social media who is the number 1 Star Trek villain. So Rob, who's your number 5?
My number 5?
Your number 5.
Oh, Maddie. All right, number 5 took me out of the whole film, because back during this time, there was a show called Taxi.
Yes.
And he was Jim from Taxi before you knew him as his other most famous role ever. And so the whole time I'm like, sometimes they would cover, this is a Klingon.
Yeah.
And they would cover the Klingon in some makeup, and you'd be like, I don't really recognize that guy. Is that guy, or that guy, or maybe I'm not seeing it. It's like on Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
You go, can I see the actor underneath there? Well, this guy, I'm like, it's Jim from Taxi. And now anyone who watches it would be, it's Doc Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
Before he was Doc Brown, he was Captain Crew.
There you go.
And he was okay. I honestly, this Star Trek game is hard for me because I don't think they have as good a rogues gallery as they could.
Yeah.
But I'm throwing in our
Cruz.
So go ahead and beat him. I've set him up as my patsy.
Okay.
My patsy can be taken quite easy.
So I've commented many times
to the future!
that this whole Star Trek thing has really brought out my nerdiest. And I was a big Deep Space Nine fan, and so my number 5 is the Dominion.
Okay.
Okay.
The
and
Dominion?
if you watched Deep Space Nine, the Dominion, I mean, they were, because they like infiltrated. They had like secret
they were great.
agents, and they were in there, and they were really trying to do some like almost like terrorize the Federation.
On name alone, on name and looks alone, it beats Crew.
Yes, and this is
and especially
one of their soldiers.
When Doc Brown talks Klingon, you can't miss a horrible. He's horrible. He's a horrible villain. He deserves to go down.
All right.
He's out. Oh crap. Okay. This.
Who's
Now
number
you
4?
want a good Klingon?
Yeah, give it to me.
You want a good Klingon?
Oh, I know.
Every good Klingon needs to quote Shakespeare.
Ah.
And this guy made. I want to say it was The Final Frontier. Help me out here, brother.
No, Undiscovered Country.
I knew it was the Undiscovered Country because my Trek card is almost completely taken out of my possession now. But no. General Chang.
Yes.
When he's like, let loose the dogs of war.
Yes.
Oh, dude, he's in full.
He was great.
Kicking the Enterprise is great. He was great. His taunts, the entire movie, you knew that it was only a matter of time until he was going to lay the smack down on them. And he was great from beginning to end, not like the pathetic other Klingon I tossed to the ground.
Yes.
I challenge you with General Chang. He knows Shakespeare.
General Chang
also can talk Klingon.
Now, my next choice is not the most memorable as an actor, but I'm just thinking of ruthlessness, and he made, for revenge, he made a person watch as he eliminated his entire race of people. So Nero from 2009 Star Trek.
I think Nero is fantastic.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. Crap! This was Captain Von Trapp from...
Yes, it was.
I just want to say before General Chang gets kicked to the curb by Nero that he was also the dad of the Von Trapps in Sound of Music. I mean,
think you're showing your next card.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, sorry, General.
It's all right.
Nero Dijin. Okay, my next one, Matt. My third is controversial. And if there's anything, I'm controversial. And so is this guy. And he's more so. People freaked out about this. And to this day, I'll never understand why. I enjoyed it. I found some people in the comic store that loved this movie with me today. I wish I could have brought them in my car to the taping so I'd have my own little Cumberbatch con, CumberCon. He was awesome, and I like Into Darkness, and I will fight you. And everyone, it's the cool thing to say, oh, Into Darkness, it's not cool. Better than Beyond. I said it, and I'm still here. No one vaporized me. I love Cumberbatch. When he's in that cell, and he goes, I am Khan. I'm like, I knew it for 2 years. I knew you weren't John.
Everybody knew it.
Yeah, I knew you weren't John Peterson.
Harrison.
Whatever your name was. And I thought his fights were great.
His fights were great, yeah.
I thought it was great. Enjoyed him primarily because he is the Cumberbatch. I love him.
And I don't know if you saw, they actually did a prequel comic to explain how the admiral had found him and
Sure.
didn't wake him up,
Right.
but genetically altered him and erased his memories and then whatever, and then he got it back, and that's why he.
Let me say again, I
So they actually
enjoyed
did a
Into
good-
Darkness.
No, they did a good job
Yep.
when you understand.
I
in
enjoyed
context,
Into Darkness.
Yes,
I loved it,
I know you
and
did.
I don't care who wants to fight me. This
All right.
was a good con.
So I picked for my third one a kind of a general group of.
Didn't have to wear a fake chest. Also, just wanted to put that out there.
You know,
Sorry.
in the 50th anniversary thing the other night, 3 times they reiterated it was not a fake chest.
Yeah, okay.
It was not a fake
That's
chest.
because Ricardo
It was
said,
not-
please stop telling everyone it was a fake chest. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh man. So you know, these guys just always seem so sneaky to me. They're always kind of
Oh my gosh.
showing up. You never quite know. So the Romulans in general.
They're great, but I will take Khan because he's so much more powerful. He would throw
That's
them all.
true.
He was Superman, but the Romulans
I would give you that.
are, in the history of Star Trek, a better long-term villain.
Because here's the thing, with the Klingons, you know everything about them. The
Yes.
Romulans are still like, what is going on?
They're
they're just kind of secretive.
They're the badass of the Klingons, but they're as smart as Vulcans because
Yes.
they are part
Yes.
Vulcan,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
What's the story? Are they evolved from Vulcans?
Yeah, apparently, you know, again, here's my nerdiness, but
The people need to know this.
but so like centuries and centuries and centuries ago,
Centuries and centuries.
the Vulcans had sort of a Civil War thing and decided that they wanted to follow logic, and the ones that didn't left, and that's, from my understanding, is who became the Romulans.
Love the Romulans.
Yeah.
They're great. I need one win out of this, so I'm going.
You got
Khan.
that? Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Okay, okay. So used to watch Next Generation religiously. If anyone who watched the Next Generation remembers, the first season was wobbly.
Yes.
And do you
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
They thought that the Ferengi were going to
We're gonna be the new villains.
Oh,
right?
we're the Ferengi. We're going to be the new Klingons. Except everyone at home laughed at you, the Ferengi. We were like, those guys with the big ears and the weird noses aren't the new bad guys, are they? Well, I used to watch. In comic books, people know Jim Valentino. He did a huge, long run on Guardians of the Galaxy, restored that comic to what it would later become this giant movie. Did Normal Man, great. Did Shadowhawk, founded Image Comics with myself and 5 other guys. I used to sit every weekend. I'd sit at his house with his family, and we watched Next Generation. And I remember the episode that brought us this. These are, to me, the baddest of the bad guys, except they're not single, they're a group.
Yep.
The Borg
Yes.
are the best. The Borg
Yes.
will assimilate. I mean, they have the best Next Generation episodes as far as I'm
Oh, yeah.
concerned. And that season cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, best of both worlds.
Oh my
3 to 4. Yep.
gosh! What they do to Captain Stewart? If you haven't seen it, see it.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you. Did I call him Captain Stewart?
You did call him Captain Stewart.
Picard.
In fact, look, I got a pop here.
Dude,
of,
there he
of
is.
Locutus here.
There he is. These are some of consistently when I believe the Next Generation found itself when they found the Borg.
Yes.
They finally found a villain
Yep.
that will define. Your heroes are only as good as your villain.
Yep.
And look, they actually made it into one of the Next Generation movies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Didn't love that movie. I didn't
You didn't
think
love
that-
First Contact?
I didn't think it was better than any of the episodes that featured them, which is a testament to how great the TV show was.
Totally. But I thought First Contact was great.
What was
and
the Queen
part
name?
of
What
part
was
of
the
what
Queen's name?
the Borg Queen. She didn't have a name.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, it was interesting.
Alice Krieg. Is
Alice
that her
Krieg,
name?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And they, they had to for a movie, kind of give it more of
Sure,
an identity,
sure.
and so they created the Borg Queen.
She was good.
And she was just so like slimy,
Yeah.
but kind of sexy, but kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Didn't
and,
find her sexy. I want to have this conversation.
well, I don't mean like I would.
I'm tapping out. Did not find the Borg Queen sexy. Not that weird. That's Matt. I like Chris Pine. Okay, go ahead. Just let's.
We'll move on from that one.
Okay.
But she was pretty
Okay.
dastardly and evil.
You know what? I can already see how this is going. I'm going to lose this again. I just can't beat you at this game. I'm going to play my card. Then I do not know, but I'm 99% sure who you have. But I'm going to go first because I think
Yes.
the reason JJ's 2009 Star Trek
Okay.
was so good was because it had a great villain,
Ah.
and Nero was awesome. Eric Banya became this guy. I thought my whole thing. From a kid, I need to see you in hand-to-hand combat. My villain has to hit somebody.
Yes.
Sidebar. Someday we'll discuss the Brandon Roth Superman Returns
Superman, yeah.
when he doesn't hit anyone.
Right.
He lifts something. I'm strong. No, you hit the villain. You hit the villain. You gotta hit the villain. When Banya is he's in physical contact with all the bad guys. I mean, with Spock and with Pine and tossing him off the bridge.
Yep.
But when he first comes on the screen, and on the way he talks.
Yeah.
Eric Bonney did something cool with his voice.
Yeah.
I just thought Nero is one of the best. I mean, he blew up Vulcan.
Yeah.
You don't get better than blowing up Vulcan except for your choice. Here he comes. Ah! I knew it. Sorry, Nero. Love you,
I mean,
buddy.
it looks real to me. I don't.
Yeah, I think what they're not telling you is not all the shots. They saw this daily and they said, those are some saggy boobs, Con. We got to get you in that plastic stuff. But anyway, this is the best Star Trek
This
anything.
was the
anytime.
mind games thing. And you know what the interesting thing, I just made the connection of, because you brought up General Chang earlier, which
Yeah.
was also Nicholas Meyer directed
Yes,
movie,
yes.
Undiscovered Country. And both of those villains, they, briefly come face to face, but most of their interaction is ship to ship through view screens
Right.
and that type of thing. And there's a lot of the psychological and the verbal sparring
Oh.
going on and all of that.
And he gets physical. He
yeah.
lifts up the Chekhov.
Chekhov, yeah.
Chekhov. The
Thing
thing
going
in the
into his
ear.
ear
And dude,
and
at the end when he knows he's defeated and there's blood all over his face,
yeah.
you think
And he's
that it's
quoting
destroyed.
Shakespeare again.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bridge is destroyed, but he rears his head and he's half bloody. And, oh no, he's one of the best cinematic villains.
Yes.
So he wins. I can't win. I can't win this game. Let's do a death match. I can win sometime.
Well, we'll put it out there. Maybe they'll
Yeah.
side with you. All right.
No, you're not going to side with me. That's fine. I'm good. But I don't think the Borg Queen was sexy. Let's just.
Okay, fine. So
Okay.
fine. We'll say Con wins, but we'll put a question out
Yeah.
there. Does anybody else think the Borg wins?
How weird is Matt? Hashtag woohoo. So anyway,
Oh man.
that was a good one.
All right, man. Well,
I've never been so happy to lose.
Thanks for tuning in to Deathmatch, and make sure you're following us on social media at Nerdy Pop Show and at our individual handles over here, and we will see you.
And get better villains, Star Trek.
Yeah. Up your game a little bit. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Nerdy News. Bye.
Woo!